Sometimes, the people who care about you the most are also the ones who hold your hand so tightly that you forget how to walk on your own. They say it is love. They say it is protection. And for a long time, you believe them. Many people live like this without even knowing it. Not in anger, not in cruelty, but inside a quiet kind of love that slowly becomes a wall around them. This story is about a woman who lived behind those walls for many years without realizing they were there. Stay with me until the end, because the moment that changed her life came in the simplest way, and it changed everything. In a small town surrounded by fields of wheat lived a woman named Mira. The town was peaceful. Birds sang in the morning, and people knew each other by name. Nothing much changed there, and most people liked it that way. Mira was known as a kind person. She helped her neighbors. She smiled often. She never argued with anyone. But there was something unusual about her. Mira never made decisions alone. If someone asked her what she wanted to eat, she paused before answering. If someone asked where she wanted to go, she said, "Whatever you think is best." People thought she was polite, easy to live with, calm. But the truth was deeper than that. Mira lived with her father, Arun. Arun loved his daughter very much. Everyone in town knew that. He had raised her alone after her mother died, and he had promised himself that nothing bad would ever happen to her. He cooked her meals. He told her which friends were good and which were not. He chose the clothes she wore. He decided where she worked. And every time Mira questioned something, even a little, he would say the same words, "I only do this because I love you." Mira believed him. When she was a child, he chose her school. When she was older, he chose her job at the local shop. When she turned 25, he chose where she lived, which was still his house. Years passed, one after another, quiet and steady. Mira was now 35 years old, and she had never once made a big choice by herself. The people in town whispered sometimes, not loudly, not unkindly, but they noticed. They called people like Mira the guided ones, people who were always led, never leading themselves. But Mira did not feel trapped. She felt safe. Her father always knew what to do. He had more experience. He had lived longer. He must know better. Or at least that's what she told herself. One summer afternoon, something unexpected happened. A new teacher arrived in town. Her name was Layla. She came to teach at the small school near the wheat fields. She was friendly and curious about everything. She asked many questions and listened carefully to the answers. One day, Mira met Layla at the market. They spoke about simple things at first, the heat, the vegetables, the long days of summer. Then, Layla asked a question that surprised Mira. "What do you enjoy doing most?" Mira opened her mouth to answer, but no words came out. She stood there thinking, not about what she liked, but about what her father liked. Finally, she said, "I like what my father likes." Layla did not laugh. She did not look confused. She only nodded slowly and asked another question. "If you had one whole day just for yourself, what would you do?" Mira felt something strange in her chest. No one had ever asked her that before, not once. She thought hard. At first, nothing came to her mind, just empty space. Then, slowly, a memory appeared. She remembered being a child, sitting near the river with a small box of colors. She remembered drawing pictures of trees and birds and houses with bright roofs. She remembered how happy she felt. "I used to draw," Mira said softly. Layla smiled. "Used to?" she asked gently. Mira nodded. My father said it was a waste of time. He said drawing would not help me earn money or stay safe. Layla stayed quiet for a moment. Then she said something simple, but those words stayed in Mira's heart long after that day. Love should guide you, but it should never replace your voice. Mira did not answer right away. She walked home slowly that evening, thinking about those words again and again. Guide you, not replace you. It sounded simple, but it felt heavy. That night, Mira sat at the dinner table with her father. He spoke about the shop, about prices, about plans for next week, as always. And as always, Mira listened. But something inside her felt different. She noticed how every plan already included her, even before she agreed. She noticed how every choice had already been made. For the first time in her life, she felt a quiet question rising inside her. What do I want? It was a small question, but it was powerful. Later that night, Mira went into the old storage room. She searched through dusty boxes until she found something small and forgotten, a wooden box of colors, her old drawing colors. She sat on the floor and opened the box. The colors were dry, some were broken, but they were still there. She found a piece of paper and held a pencil in her hand. Her hand shook slightly, not from fear, from uncertainty. She had not chosen something for herself in many years. Then, slowly, carefully, she began to draw. A tree, a simple tree, with long branches and deep roots. As she drew, something warm spread through her chest. Not fear, not guilt, something like freedom. The next morning, Mira woke up earlier than usual. Her father was still asleep. She stood near the door, holding the drawing in her hand. Her heart beat faster than normal. She knew this moment mattered. When her father came into the kitchen later, he saw the paper in her hand. "What is that?" he asked. "A drawing," Mira said. He looked surprised. "Why are you drawing again? You have work to do." Mira took a deep breath. For the first time in her life, she spoke words that were fully her own. "I want to start making some choices myself," she said quietly. Her father stared at her. "You will make mistakes," he said. Mira nodded. "Yes," she answered, "but they will be my mistakes." There was a long silence, not angry, not loud, just heavy. Her father looked tired suddenly, older than before. And in that moment, Mira realized something important. Her father loved her, but he was also afraid. Afraid of losing her, afraid of seeing her struggle, afraid of not being needed anymore. Understanding that did not make her angry. It made her calm. That afternoon, Mira walked to the river. She sat on the same stone where she had sat as a child. She took out her pencil again and began to draw. The river, the sky, the open space around her. It was a small step, but it was hers. Here is the truth this story carries. Love is not control. Love is support. Love is trust. Love is giving someone space to grow, even if they fall sometimes. When someone makes every choice for you, they may believe they are protecting you, but real protection teaches you how to stand on your own. Think about your own life. Is there a voice that always speaks before yours? Is there a choice you keep waiting to make? Maybe it's something small, choosing your own path, speaking your own opinion, trying something new. Freedom doesn't always come in big moments. Sometimes it begins with one small decision, one quiet step, one simple word: I choose. And that choice, no matter how small, can open the first window in a house that once had none.